Oh, this one's so south. Or just say a word. I don't know. She ain't fucking playing. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jennifer. I'm back with another video and it is a makeup review. Today we are doing a drugstore makeup review, which I love. I think you guys love. Everyone loves drugstore makeup. And it is none other than Wet and Wild. I've seen a lot of this going around. I went on the Ulta website and Wet and Wild had a lot of new products to try out. So I was like, let's get it. Let's test it. Let's try it. I don't know. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in and see what Wet and Wild has to offer. So I'm really excited to see how the base products work out. Like I'm super into skin makeup. That's kind of my favorite part of makeup. Eye makeup, I mean, it gets me excited. I like it, don't get me wrong, but like the skin portion of makeup is my jam. Like that's what gets me going. That's what turns me on. That's what does it for me. So they had a bunch of these primers. They come in like different colors and then the different colors do different things. The one I really wanted, they were out of, and I was like, bummer. But they did have this one, which is the Glass Correct primer, and the yellow one is the brightening one. Says skin looks naturally corrected and reflective as a crystal. I mean, come on. With a claim like that, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm here for it. All promising things. It does have a color to it. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. So it does have like a beigey sort of color to it. I'm anxious to see if that kind of like fades away, which I'm thinking it will. And then I'm also anxious to see if this tinted hydrator, because it says tinted hydrator, I'm assuming there's not going to be a lot of coverage. So I'm anxious to see if it does anything for all this hyperpigmentation. And then I do have some active breakouts going on, thanks to Aunt Flo. Thank you. We love you. Thanks. Happy for me. Doesn't really have too much of a scent, which I like. It does feel like right off the bat, I will tell you, it feels super hydrating, which I like. Like my skin has been feeling so dry lately. I did have an allergic reaction to something about a week ago, and it just totally made my skin freak out, like super bad. I had to take like Benadryl for a few nights, and it was just a whole thing. I probably shouldn't even be wearing makeup, but like, you know, for the sake of YouTube, here we are. And we're gonna give that just a few seconds to sink in. I mean, my forehead looks pretty glowy. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the tinted hydrator. It does have hyaluronic acid and squalene in it, which I think for an affordable brand like Wet n Wild to offer something with hyaluronic acid and squalene in it is amazing. This says it's an oil-free perfector and it delivers hydrating benefits in a buildable sheer to medium tint. I'm gonna do like probably half of my face with a brush and then the other half with a beauty sponge and just see which I like better. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but first of all, let's just discuss the glow. So this also claims like to give a luminous complexion, the tinted hydrator. This combined with this, like, my skin is glowing. And the coverage, like, am I fully beat right now? Like, no. Am I beat, like, hitting the clubs, going out night on the town? No. But am I, like, covered up enough just to, like, have, you know, date night, brunch with the girls, whatever? Yeah. And this is just one little pass with it. Like, I could build this up more. Okay, so I'm pleased. I'm more than pleased. Like, so this is the Mega Last Incognito Concealer. It's the all day full coverage concealer. So this does claim to be full coverage. Man, shit, this looks light. This looks light. Kind of like a soapy scent to it. So whenever I'm working with a new concealer, I always do one eye at a time just because I don't know how quickly it's going to dry down. I will say that those two products blend out beautifully together. It doesn't like say that these two were meant to go together or anything, the way that the photo finish line is made to go together, but these do blend out gorgeously together. All right, so I am going to just very lightly dust over some powder over the rest of my complexion, just because I do feel like this is a foundation that will settle. So next I'm going to do my brows. I picked up the Wet n Wild Brow Excessive, and this is their new eyebrow pencil. And it's a wooden pencil brow, which I don't really get along with, but we're gonna try it out just for the sake of it being a new product. And I got the shade Dark Brown, which I'm thinking might be a little bit too dark for me, but we'll see. Even though it's like a wooden pencil, it still feels creamy enough to where you can make it blend. But it's like waxy enough to where it sticks to your brow. I don't know if I've ever used a Wet n Wild bronzer before. I usually gravitate towards like the e.l.f. bronzers, which are my go-tos for the drugstore. So this is gonna be kind of like a new thing for me. Trying the, oh, that's pretty. That is nice. It's got like a little bit of shimmer in it. I think this is a little light for me. This is the, doesn't say, it just says Color Icon Bronzer. Maybe that's why I don't remember picking out a shade, but like, do you guys see all that kickback? Like, and it just went all over my desk. Awesome. I definitely love the little glow it gives. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Too Faced, just because that. We need a little extra depth. All right, I'm gonna contour the nose with this. I know there's no point in trying to contour the nose with the Wet n Wild one. All right, so next we're gonna go in with a blush. I do have a Wet n Wild blush. This is actually one of my favorite drugstore blushes anyway, not having anything to do with the fact that it's Wet n Wild. I just absolutely freaking love it. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Nudist. It's fucking gorgeous. It is very, very shimmery, so if you don't like a shimmery blush, just skip it. Don't even try to use it. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Whoop. I got the Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is the bigger palette. They do have smaller ones. I think the bigger ones are like maybe $8.99. The smaller ones are like, I don't know, $4.99 maybe. I can't remember. And I got the one Call Me Sunshine. This is what the color story looks like. So amazing. I just love it. I think it's really, really pretty. I mean, it's me. It's gonna be neutral. Sorry. I throw you guys out a colorful look once in a while. Once in a while. That's what you get. Once in a while here, folks. Don't be expecting that shit all the time. Okay, so there's 3 of the shades. You have like an olivey green, that gold, and then there's like an eyeshadow topper. So I know first I'm going to start off with just a very light transition shade just to get things started. The one that's like more of an eyeshadow topper, and I'm just gonna dab that in the middle of the eye. I'm actually really obsessed with it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all over the lid because I really, really like it. So I have a brown waterproof liner here that I'm going to line the lower line with. Then I think we're going to maybe highlight the inner corner. And maybe down the nose a bit. That's intense shit. Under the eyebrow. Alright, next we're going to try out this Big Papa mascara. I mean, you guys know me with my mascaras lately. I've been on a shit streak with mascaras. Like, it's been one shit product after the other, but we're gonna give her a go. What the fuck? So this is what it looks like. It's got that like hourglass brush to it. Let's give her a whirl, folks. Oh, fuck. Didn't curl my lashes. I don't know, guys. Not bad for a drugstore mascara. That's like $5, I think. Kind of shocked about that. Yeah, and it doesn't like make my lashes feel really dry and like crunchy, which I hate when a mascara does that. Like, I hate it. That's a no-go for me. Like, I can't deal with that. I lined my lips with the NYX Nude Truffle because I know y'all was getting tired of the e.l.f. Retro. Like, I heard it. I heard you guys in my mind saying, oh, when's this bitch gonna use something else? So I lined with the NYX Nude Truffle, and then I got the new collection of Color Icon lip glosses. It's their like astrology collection, and I of course had to get the shade Gemini because that's what I am, even though they had like this gorgeous red shade, and I was like, I really want that. I should have got both. I don't know why I didn't get both. It doesn't smell like anything. Oh, fuck. Do you guys see that? I was not expecting that. That's not my cup of tea. Like, Wet n Wild, I love you, you're amazing, but that's not gonna work. I like shit. Like, do y'all see? That's some holographic shit. Whoa, okay. Okay, so I actually had to end up going in. I know you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck, Jennifer? But I actually had to end up going in with a e.l.f. Retro lip liner. And then I went in with the Natasha Denona liquid lip in Sandy Beige, which ended up being too light. So I have to like keep blending the two together. I mean, most of these products, guys, like, I'm vibing with. I really, really like. I have to say the only one that is like, well, two. The bronzer and the lip gloss in Gemini, I do not recommend. I'm sure that the lip gloss in a different shade is gonna be just fine, but the Gemini is no. It's just no. Primer, amazing. Super, super hydrating. Like, if you have dry skin, I definitely recommend this. The tinted hydrator, like, for a tinted moisturizer, essentially, is what this is, what this claims to be. Like, the coverage is gorge, and the finish of it is beautiful, super hydrating, super glowy. I love it. I think, and these two together, beautiful. The concealer is, like, I'm good with it. I think it pairs very well with the foundation, even though they're not necessarily made to go together. And the eyeshadow palette, I love the colors. I think they blend beautifully together. I was able to create like a very gorgeous, beautiful, neutral look. Mascara, gorgeous. The eyebrow pencil, surprisingly, is nice. I think you're gonna have to sharpen it a lot, which means you're gonna go through it faster, but it's super affordable. $2.99, I think, is how much it is, and it's nice. Like, it fills in your brows, it does what it's supposed to do, comes with a spoolie, it's creamy enough, waxy enough, and doesn't slip and slide all over the place. So I really, really like it. Overall, I think Wet n Wild has seriously upped their game and just created some beautiful products throughout the years. I'm gonna go eat something because I'm hungry. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, you guys mean the world to me, and I love you. You're beautiful and amazing inside and out. Don't you forget it. Until the next one, bye.